Hello, everyone, and welcome to call one of the deep dive. How's everybody doing today? All right, I am just going to give everyone just a moment to join here. Give everybody a minute or two just to kind of dial in. So just get yourselves comfortable. I'll pop in and say hi here for a moment. Hi, I'm so excited for today. Yes, please go ahead and feel free to use the chat section to let us know who you are, where you're dialing in from, and how you're doing today so we can kind of get to know each other. The community is going to be a big part of the deep dive, so please feel free to share with us who you are and how you came to be about the deep dive, and how you're here and why you're here maybe, and all that fun stuff. So share away. I'm going to give everybody a minute to dial in. We're expecting a few more people. And I just want to ensure that everybody has 2 bottles of water. You're in a place where you're comfortable. We're going to be doing some work today, some energy work. So the least amount of distractions, the best. Okay. So I'll give everybody a minute just to ensure that you're all set up for that. And then I will screen share and we will get going. And in the meantime, you can chat. All right, it looks like we have everyone here. Wonderful. And Tally says doing fabulous. Jen is joining from Wisconsin. Penelope says, hi everyone, Penelope from New Jersey and excited to be here. Tally from Milwaukee. Alexis from Washington. And wonderful. I'm so excited to be sharing this space with all of you. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and dive in. So good morning to everyone and welcome to call one of the deep dive. This program is so near and dear to my heart. It has been several months in the making and in the development, and I just felt very strongly that people were desiring more. I felt very strongly that there was a sense out there that personal development was becoming mainstream and a buzzword, and it's not buzzwords, and it's not a bad thing. However, I was getting a very strong pull during my meditations and visualizations that, for the people who have been experiencing the personal development and soul searching for a while now are now looking to step into something further, step into their spiritual practice deeper, and to really begin to connect at a much stronger level. So what we're going to be doing here is really tapping into that consciousness. But what I want to make very clear right from the beginning is that that consciousness that we talk about, that light that we refer to, that inner light, that inner magic, that divine consciousness, that is always within you. So it's not something that we strive to get to, right? It's not something that we are looking to achieve. Yes, it is something that is always within us. It's just a matter of how close we are to connecting with it or how disconnected we are from our light, from our consciousness, from our awareness, from our divine. Okay, so I want everyone to keep that in mind as we begin to unfold in this beautiful journey. Okay, so wonderful. So I'm going to begin to share my screen with you. Alrighty. All right, here we are. And can everyone see that? Okay, beautiful. Good, good, good. All right, yes, you can feel free to continue to chat. You know what? Give me 1 second. Were you guys talking on the call prior to us starting the recording? No. Okay. Okay, no problem. I just realized that I had my volume all the way down, so if you were trying to talk to me, I couldn't hear you. So if everybody can just do me a favor and mute your lines, that would be amazing. And that way we have a super clean recording. So if you guys could do that, that would be awesome. Oops. Okay, good. So if everybody can just mute their line, that is fantastic. And let's see. Mute. Okay. All right, mute. Okay, good. So perfect. So I helped some of you out there. Okay, good. All right, perfect. Fantastic. So now let's go ahead and get started. The deep dive. Okay, I'm so excited to dive into all of this. And first, I want to let everybody know what you can expect from this program and from the 4 weeks that we are going to spend together. The deep dive is going to consist of energy clearing and a vibrational increase. As we know, the higher our vibration is, and the higher our frequency is, the more possibilities, the more magic, the more miracles come into our existence, and the faster they come into our existence. Some of you who were at my last live event met Peggy McCall, who is a New York Times bestselling author and also one of my mentors. And she was coined the phrase, or I think her clients coined the phrase, that she was the queen of manifestation or something along these lines, right? And I thought to myself, how does that happen? How do you become that? You know, and I had just been introduced to her, and I was hearing all these stories, and I heard her describe to me one time that she would intend something, she would choose a thought of something. She would decide on a goal or a dream, and that minutes later, hours later, or sometimes days later, she would open up her inbox, and an email, an opportunity, an invitation would literally be in her inbox in alignment with the intention that she had just set. And I thought to myself, that sounds really amazing, but I'm not quite sure I buy it. I'm not quite sure I buy it. That sounds like a really big stretch. But I continued to work with Peggy, and we worked together over a series of, I believe it was 8 or maybe even 12 weeks by the end of it all. And so I did a lot of work with her, and the mindset work that we did together, and this was 4 years ago now, but I still remember it very clearly. It really stretched me to new levels that I had not tapped into prior in my life. And over that next year, after working with Peggy, I would experience many, many moments of sitting in my office, and I would be meditating and visualizing and feeling and experiencing these amazing dreams that I had, and these hopes for my life, right? And I'd be setting the intention to invite these things into my life. And it didn't happen hours later or days later. I would open my eyes, and I would already have emails in my inbox with opportunities, connections, invitations that were aligned with the visualization or intentions I had literally just been engaging in. And it blew my mind, and it still does to this day when it happens. And so I share this story with you because I want you to understand the power of all of this. And regardless of what kind of work you have done before, and regardless of where you are in your mindset journey, and whether you have experienced this type of magic in your life, whether you've experienced these miracles in your life, or whether it sounds very far-fetched to you, just like it did to me when I began my work, with Peggy specifically in that regard. I invite you to have an open heart and an open mind in this experience. And over the next 4 weeks, I can guarantee you that these beautiful things will begin to unlock. Okay? So the energy clearing and vibrational increase is where we will begin today. In call 2, we will be getting into our life alignment. Our life alignment is, this is looking at each area of our life and authentically aligning to that area and really understanding what that means. We all desire to show up authentically in our life, yes? But are we always doing it? It's very, very difficult for some people to begin living 100% authentically and to let go of what they will perceive to be judgment from other people on the choices that they would make if they honored their heart's desire in every moment. And on some level, regardless of how much work you've done, we can all relate to this on some level. Now, some people are very far into the spectrum of really caring what people think. And by the end of this, I hope that we eliminate that completely, because I will share with you that what other people think of you is absolutely none of your business. Yes, yes, yes. And we cannot authentically align to our life and still care, or, I don't mean care, but hold in high regard other people's judgment of us. Yes. I mean, we still want to care about other people, of course, and always operate from a place of love. But we have to love ourselves first. Yes. Yes. Okay. Week 3, we will be intentional living. And what does that mean? This is my favorite. Oh my gosh, intentional living. I cannot wait to get into that. And then we'll pull it all together with really getting into the graceful surrender, which is such a beautiful and spiritual practice. And I'm very excited to introduce this to all of you. Okay. All right. So I see the chat buzzing here and we have some yes, yeses. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so when I pull up the chat here, are you guys just seeing the PowerPoint or are you seeing the chat section as well? And can you guys still see me on camera? If somebody could just let me know that, that would be great, just so you can see both. Yes to all three. You guys can see all three. Okay, well, that's distracting. All right. I'm going to stop my video for the intention setting. That's why I was asking. And so that everybody can be very centered, clear, and not distracted by the video of me while we're in this intention setting process. Okay. So just know that I'm turning my video off for this portion of it. All right, beautiful. And I'm going to put the chat over here, although I do desire to see what people are saying. All right, so this is the part where we're going to be doing two different guided experiences here today. And so this is the part where we're going to be cleansing and centering our energy. I just need to baseline our energy first in this group before we can really get into our work. Okay. So if everybody could just begin to get comfortable in their seat, just begin to shift a little bit. If you've been sitting in the same space for too long, or maybe even since we just started here on this call, just to kind of get that energy flowing and be comfortable in your seat. I just invite you to go ahead and begin to close your eyes. I invite you to engage in a deep cleansing breath, breathing in through your nose and allowing that breath to fill up your chest and all the way down your spine and eventually fill up your belly. And then release and let that go. Breathe in a deep grounding breath in through your nose, grounding in through your core, reaching down to your belly, and then out to release. As I would just like to invite in, I'm being called to say this, so I'm just going to honor it. I tried to fight it and it came right on back. So as we gather here today, I don't normally say that. That is reminding me of traditional spirituality, which I invite into my life, but don't normally speak in that way. So I'm being called to say that for someone on this call who may need to be grounded and rooted in a little bit of tradition today. Okay, so not sure exactly who that's for, but that's necessary right now. So as we gather here today, I'm going to invite all of us to begin to open our hearts so that we can be guided from a place of true love, understanding that love is the highest vibration of all. And in each moment, in each situation, in each choice, when we decide to choose love, we are always choosing in connection with our highest path. We're going to invite in that today our heart opens even more, our heart expands, and that we are inviting in new possibilities of love in all areas of our life. We are open to how that may show up for us today. We are open to how that may unfold for us over the next week, We are open to the miracles that will begin to present themselves in our life. And we will decide to choose love. Just sitting with that for a moment and allowing all of the energy that you can feel swirling between us and swirling around you. Honoring that energy, honoring that beautiful space that we've just created. And when you're ready, you can just begin to open your eyes. And just go ahead and chat me if you will, and let me know that you're back. There's no rush. Take your time, please. Wonderful. And when you're back, I want you to pick up your pen and paper without engaging too much in the computer. I want you to still be in this space. And I want you to begin to write down a few areas in your life that you are feeling stale, that you are feeling stuck. And I want you to limit this to 3, okay? So if there's 1, that's fine, but let's not go more than 3. Okay, so 1, 2, maybe 3 areas of your life where you are feeling like you would desire more movement. You would desire elevation. You would desire further success. Okay. Okay, and if you have more than 1, I would like you to choose 1. If you are not sure which one to choose and you would like me to help you choose, I need you to give me the 3 areas so that I can, for lack of a better term, muscle test that for you to see which one is your core block. Love. Lori, yours is love. And it's self-love. So and we're going to be very specific with that intention. So self-love. Tally, do you mind if I go off script on this and invite you to consider something else? Worthiness. Tally, yours was worthiness. Okay. Penelope. Penelope, can you close your eyes for me? Can you just sit and close your eyes and become centered again? Okay, so Penelope, yours, your block is that you feel, Penelope, can I go off script with this? Are you open to a little bit of a reading here so I can explain how I'm getting to what your block is? Okay. So, and if someone does not want me to go further, just note it there. Otherwise, that way I don't have to stop during a reading, because when I download, I just want to be able to freely say what it is. If you are not comfortable with me doing that, that's perfectly fine. You absolutely do not have to be. There's no pressure here, but please let me know so that so I don't do that. Okay. Penelope. So what's happening in your life is that you feel like you're going in a million different directions, and it's not even like you are like taking 5 steps forward, 3 steps back. Like, I feel like you are like in a hamster wheel, but it's like, it's just constant, like, you know, running and going, and I can see this visual of just like a million different directions, and not getting necessarily ahead. Penelope, I'm inviting you to focus, and I'm inviting you to get centered and aligned. What does your meditation practice look like right now? Is it daily? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? Are you new to meditation? And just 100% honesty in this is the only way that we're going to get down to the core. There's no judgment. This is a no judgment zone. It's safe and protected, as we know. All right. Just waiting for Penelope here so I can finish her weekly sporadic, and I am in the hamster wheel for sure. I'm paraphrasing. Okay. So Penelope, your block is the busyness of it all, the busyness that's keeping you from your true life purpose. I mean, we're in a deep dive, so we're just getting heavy. We're just getting right into it. That's why we're here. So your busyness is really keeping you from your highest path. You're being called to remove the block of busyness, invite in the intention of focus, and getting very clear on what your next steps are, which I believe you do not even know yet, because I don't believe they fall into what you really, right now, what is in your awareness of what you think you should be doing. I invite you during these next 4 weeks to allow yourself to be completely open to what is going to present itself to you. It's going to be new, it's going to be elevated, and it's going to be in connection with your highest path. So your block right now really is the disconnect and busyness from it all. And I'm going to invite, the next step is what we're going to do is set our, our focus intention, but your intention actually is specifically that focus and that connection to highest path. Yes? Does that resonate? Yeah, well, that's a choice. I have to be so many things for so many people. We're going to get into that. Okay. I want to invite this week for you. I have to be so many things for so many people up until now. I also want you to invite to reframe that. And I would like you to say, in order for me to show up for other people, I must be the best version of myself. These next 4 weeks are about getting you back to the best version of you. When I'm speaking to Penelope, I'm speaking to everyone. Okay. So Alexa, yes, prosperity consciousness for sure. And the prosperity is not necessarily in money, as you know, but the prosperity is in you feeling abundant in all areas of your life, which is going to lead you to the prosperity of money. Does that resonate with you? So the prosperity consciousness piece, yes, absolutely. Lori, I didn't skip you, but Alexa was screaming out to me here. Okay, so let me make sure I go all back to the top here. Okay, Lori, self-love, career, and financial future. Okay, hold on, let me zone in here. Yeah, so interesting. Okay. Well, Lori, I don't know if this is going to fall into career or not, but what I'm getting for you is a block around possibility, and kind of, yes, stepping out a little bit into what you might really want to do, or what the desire may be for dreams. but are you really allowing yourself to dream without limits? And so I don't know if this is going to fall into career or not, but maybe your intention is to be open to a new dream that's kind of like a bigger vision than you've ever had before. And then, yes, the confidence to step into that. Self-love, you've come a long way on this. So it's really not showing up for me right now, Lori, as your biggest block, self-love. I think that the continued work needs to be there. The fact that you're even here, I think elevated you greatly on the area of self-love, taking this time out for yourself. And continuing to know that you are important and that you are going to do this work. It's really not showing up for me as your biggest block right now, but the confidence is different. And so once you are giving yourself permission to get into that bigger vision, Lori, then it's going to be a matter of your confidence to actually take the steps to fulfill it, which you absolutely know from an intelligent standpoint that you are absolutely capable of doing anything. But the emotional piece of it in connection with your confidence is really what's going to be needing to work. But first you need the dream to step into. Does that resonate? Okay, now I'm going to read the comments here because sorry, I had to go off of them for a minute to get there. Penelope says, that was the exact truth, everything you said. Okay, well, yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I honor that and accept that. All right. Sean says, for me, it's stuck business finances. I feel reason is self-worth issues. Okay, let me zone in here. God, what do you really want? So Sean, for you, clean slate. It's like, let's not build upon the muck, upon the muck, upon the muck, upon the muck. I'm not, those aren't my words. That's what you're feeling. And it's about you being like, you know what? Like, clean, done, like clean slate. I am brand new. I am clean. Today is a new day. It might take 7 days. It might take 14 days. It might take 30 days. It might take you saying this to yourself, for several weeks. I wake up today and today is a brand new day. I wake up today and today is a clean slate. What do I really want? What do I really want? Okay. So that is it. I don't know what else to say. You need to start carving out what it is that you really want. Okay. And I don't know. I mean, like, if the business is your way to get there, like, it might be, but it might not be. Okay. So I need you to start clean as if you are looking at your life for the first time right now, right here in this space, right here in this energy, and over the next 4 weeks in this practice, right? And I just want you to start brand new. Don't worry about what you've written down for goals before. Don't worry about visions that you've had in the past. Don't worry about the fact that you've tried to meditate before and it never happened. Whatever, I don't care what it is, right? It's clean. What do you want? That's your intention. Okay, good. And Lori says, I hear you, Kate. This definitely makes sense. Thank you. Okay, good. Did I catch everyone? Oh, Jen. Okay, beautiful. Jen, income, partner relationships, self-worth. Well, yeah, self-love. Jen, this is about you continuing. So your block is I'm not really, so these are areas that you want to see more movement in. Yes, I got that. So because they're really not showing up in a way of a block for me. But what is going to be your intention to move forward is going to be continuing that core connection with your true self. Okay. So really doing all of the work necessary. This is going to continue over the next couple of months for you. This is not just like this week or even next 4 weeks, Jen. This is important because you are on to something so big. Like, your life is exploding right before your very eyes. And it's so critical that you are staying on this path of self-connection. Okay? In order to facilitate the, greatness of what is already happening. Okay. And then Jen says, yes, I am on the path. I feel it. Definitely. It is happening. Oh yes, it's happening. It's happening. It's already happened. It's just on its way to you. So when things, all right. So when it's on its way, we have to continue to stay open to receive it. What we can't say is, oh, it's been 60 days. And so now I'm going to try something else. And like on day 61, it was there. It was like going to happen for you. And on day 60, you were like, I'm only giving myself just 60 days for this, and then I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore, right? And then on day 61, it was like waiting for you on your doorstep. But you decided to move on to something else, so it went away. So that's why it's really critical as things be, even if it's the littlest, tiniest thing that's unfolding, it's unfolding. Yes, yes, yes. It's on its way to you. It's coming to you. So you have to continue the path. Okay, good. Okay, I am watching this miracle. Oh God, that's a beautiful thing. And then Laurie says, I feel like a lot of what you were saying may resonate with all of us. Thank you. Oh, good. Thank you for that. Did I get everyone? If I didn't, just chat me again, please, because I may have missed it. Okay. So now what I want everyone to do is I'd like you to, based on either what I've said or what you've heard from even whether I was talking to you or someone else, create your intention of how you want to move forward. Okay. And so I share that with a lot of you, but I want you to create an intention like, I am open to receive, self-love, and engage in self-love practice on a daily basis. Or thank you for the miracle of connecting with my true self so that I can walk in the path of my highest purpose daily. So these types of intentions, I want you to set an intention and write it down right in this moment. Okay. Whoops. All right, and just let me know if you are, just need this on for a second here so that I can, okay. Is everybody complete? Yes, perfect. Okay, so once you have, okay, can you give me an example? Penelope, that's a great question. Can you give me an example? We have to make sure that our intentions are obviously using the right language. So if you have any question about your intention, please share it with me. So this is very important. Can you share? Penelope's probably typing, but if you could share your intention. It's probably not, I'm probably going to say to not use the block and to rather invite in the focal point of what you would prefer. So Penelope says, I am open to releasing the block of disconnected busyness and receive all that is waiting for me. Okay, beautiful. I'm so happy that you asked. I intend, so I'm sorry, Penelope, this isn't intentional, but when I'm doing a reading, I like just say it so fast because it comes through me that I'm not, so can you remind me what did I just say to you? What was your focus point? That's why I record all my calls. Oh, goodness. What was your focal point? All right. So Lori says, I am open to receive the gifts of self-love so I can completely love and accept all others. Yes. Tally says, Okay, so what did I say that you were looking to invite in, Penelope? So that you were disconnected and busy, and that you needed to connect with your you needed to listen and connect with your highest path, right? Because you need to be open to the possibilities that are all around you, and your next steps and highest path are not even in your awareness yet. So you need to be open to your possibilities. You need to connect back to yourself. Yes, to connect to your authentic, true alignment. That's really, yes, yeah. So, so Penelope, your intention then is, you know, I am, I, let me say, what do I am so happy and grateful to be present in every moment. I am so happy and grateful to be present in each moment. This is going to be a little bit longer, and then you can shorten it or take these apart to say daily. But what I want you to include is, I am so happy and grateful to be present in each moment. I love and appreciate myself enough to listen and connect inward each and every day. That's important. That's the piece that I needed to get in there. So it's long, but that's what that needs to be in there for you. All right. And then Tally says, I open my heart to create a life of business that supports me to step deeper into worthiness. I open my heart to create a life. It's opposite. I open my heart to deep worthiness. I am grateful to experience deep love and self-worth, which will effortlessly translate into my thriving business. Okay. Sean, I am open to living my best life by being all that I was created to be. Oh my God, I want to cry. Yes, 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 yes. Don't make me cry again. I cried on my last call right before this. Like a little baby, just cried. I want to cry again. All right. Lori said, I would like mine to be bolder. Okay, then make it bolder. Go get it, girl. All right, Lori said, absolutely, to do it. You got to use words that resonate with you and that you're being called to. Absolutely, I love it. Lori says, my block. Okay, intention. Thank you, Lori, for the reminder. I am open to infinite possibilities and the confidence to take action towards my dreams. Yes, perfect. Jennifer says, I am open to receive the miracle of my true self so that I can walk with and witness my highest self daily. Yes. These are beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So now what we're going to do is, I have a beautiful meditation and intention candle here that I have for this deep dive. Okay. There's a beautiful lotus flower here, and it has some intentions here on the side. Okay. And what I'm going to do, as all of you either out loud or to yourself read your intention, I'm actually going to light this candle, which is going to say lit for the rest of our call. And we are going to hold our intention, and we're going to, as I light the candle, we're going to hold the intention for everyone. When I am done lighting the candle, I'm going to go off video. Can you guys all see me right now? Because I want you to see this. I'm going to go off video after. Okay. After I light this candle and we take a moment to hold the intention, and then I want you to hold only your intention as I take you through the chakra alignment with your intention. Okay. As I'm setting this, I'm going to open this up so that everybody can see the chakras. Okay. And so that you can see what I'm going to start from the root, which is the red. And then I'm going to go all the way up to our crown chakra, which is the purple. Okay. All right. So in beginning, okay, so that we are holding this intention. We are calling in our divine, we are calling in our highest power, we are calling in all of infinite possibilities, the miracles, the magic, and all of the impact and good and love that will be created as these intentions are honored. Because that's really what it's about. As you all deep dive into your highest path, the world literally becomes a better place to be. And so together we will hold our intention and put it forward in the circle. And with all of our intentions put in the middle of the circle, we hold up together our intention and all of our intentions, knowing that the more I support you, the more I am supported. And the more successful you are, the more successful I am. And the more you grow, the more I grow. And so we're holding those intentions, and I will go ahead and light those intentions to literally spark that intention in your life, to honor the light in all of you. And to truly ignite that inner light that will begin to not only attract that intention into your life, but will also give you clarity on the next steps. And so I'm going to leave that here. We'll be remaining lit for the remainder of our call. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes now so that we can go through your intention, bring it into your awareness as we bring in our chakras. Go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Hold your intention. And we are going to begin by lighting up our root chakra, a bright ruby red. Our root chakra sits at the base of where we're seated. And as we imagine that our root chakra is being lit a beautiful red, we are calling in that we are grounding our intention in this time and space, that we are trusting that our intention will begin to move forward in the world, and that the universe will respond to our intention. Our root chakra will support us. It will call in the energy necessary to protect us as we move forward confidently towards this intention. As we move up to our sacral chakra, which is right below our belly button, we are imagining that this area is glowing a vibrant orange color. And this chakra is lighting up our creativity of this intention. It is birthing this new intention, not only in the universe, but also in our lives, in our everyday life, in our interactions in our life, in the way that we speak, in the way that we think, in the way that we experience life from this moment moving forward, we are creating a new path. And so now being lit up with red at our root and orange in our sacral, and now moving up to a bright yellow in our solar plexus chakra, which is right above our belly button. We are calling in our inner power. We are lighting up our inner power, our strength to move forward in the direction of our soul's purpose. This light will shine so bright from our core, from the center of our being, that we trust that it will always light the way. And now being lit up from our root and our sacral and our solar plexus, we are going to begin to enter into and open up our heart chakra, which today will glow a beautiful, new, healthy spring green color, fresh new grass, a beautiful new leaf springing off of a tree. We're calling in this beautiful green as our heart begins to open to our intention, open to what that intention means for our life, means for our happiness, means for our inner joy, our inner peace, our true fulfillment. And as we begin to fill up our heart space with all of that love, we imagine that it's overflowing so much that it flows into all of the areas of our life and out of our life and into the areas of all of the people that we touch. Our heart is overflowing with so much love that we spread love to each and every person that we meet. We spread love to each and every person that we have the honor of crossing paths with. Our heart chakra will engage in and honor so much love in the way of our intention that we will truly acknowledge how much power we have to change this world. And as we move up now to our throat chakra, which is going to light up a Caribbean blue, as this begins to light up in our space, in our aura, we are welcoming in the energy of having the power to speak our intention. We are lighting up our true voice. We are lighting up and honoring our truth and speaking our truth and speaking our authentic truth. We are speaking this truth through the intention that we shared here today, the intention that we have written down, the intention that we are inviting into our life, the intention that we are sharing and spreading out to the world. And as we move up to our third eye, we are imagining that we light up a beautiful, deep blue, deep indigo color. And our third eye, as it begins to open up, is assisting us in being aware of the possibilities that we are inviting in. Our third eye is going to begin to see life like we've never experienced it before. Our third eye chakra is going to open up our senses our vision, our hearing, our knowing, our feeling, to those moments, the miracles that present themselves that may make perfect sense and may make no sense at all. But we will have a knowing that it is right as our next step. And as we move up to our crown chakra, we are opening up this space that's right above our head to allow in the divine guidance that we trust will always be leading us towards the light, will always be leading us towards our intention for our highest good and for the highest good of all involved. And as we imagine our root chakra red, our sacral chakra lighting up orange, our solar plexus chakra lighting up yellow, our heart chakra bright green, our throat chakra Caribbean blue, our third eye chakra deep indigo, and our crown chakra beautiful lavender, iridescent, sometimes crystallizing purple. We imagine that the core, our energy line to the divine, is lit up, honoring, holding, and highlighting our intention. And just spend a moment breathing that in, feeling the energy, and embracing the elevation of your intention. And being connected in this moment, you're now going to silently ask your higher power, what do I need to know? And begin to honor what shows up. And with that, taking your right hand and placing it on top of your head, you can say out loud, I think clearly. Moving our hand to our forehead, I see clearly. Moving your hand to your throat, I speak clearly. Moving your hand over your heart, I am love. I am loved. Moving your heart to your solar plexus, right above your belly button. I am powerful. Moving your heart to your sacral chakra below your belly button. I am creative. And then placing your hands on your legs. I am safe. I am grounded. I am protected in my vision. And then let me know when you're back. Wow, beautiful, rooted, amazing. Oh, wow, great energy. Wow. Lots of wows. Yay, I love wows. Oh goodness, that was amazing. Is there anything that anybody would like to share? Sean says, tingling in my feet during the silence after the crown chakra. Silence is so important. So important. Penelope says, I was smiling. Tally says, the cold got cold and then went light. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Tally says, got cold. Oh, floating now. Oh, yes. Floating. Oh, I got truth bumps on that one. Jen says, I cried at the throat chakra, understanding my new voice. Absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. And Alexa says, was sensing white light. Absolutely beautiful. And so, hi, beautiful, beautiful. So our home play this week is going to be to call in your intention statement every day on a daily basis, to call in that intention statement. And if you are able to bring yourself through the chakra exercise, then that will also be a powerful engagement of the energy that we have just created here. When you are working on yourself, you can start with your crown chakra and light up down, or you can do it from your root up as we did. It's up to you. But when you're working with other people, as light workers know that are on the call, you always start with the root chakra so that your the people that you're working with feel safe and protected, and then you can begin to light up the other meridian points in your body, right? So our chakras are our main meridians, which are from a high level perspective, energy points within our body, in which we are able to accept and release energy out into the world, right? This is, where we receive, right? And so this is our main core lifeline to the divine, is what I call it. Okay. So begin to engage this daily. Repeat your intention daily and as often as possible. And then I want you also to make note of what begins to unfold. We have truly activated our awareness, okay? And each time you say your new intention, what we did with the lighting of the candle, what I did for everybody was I was cleansing, which is why I had you write down what you thought was a block first. I was cleansing out the blocks and the staleness. And then we were physically lighting and inviting in that new intention, that new focus point. And so each time you say that new focus point throughout the week, you're going to be strengthening the new energy that we've created. You're going to be strengthening that intention and that focus point, okay? And the stronger that gets, the less that block or that challenge or that staleness can exist, okay? Beautiful. So that's going to be your home play for this week, okay? Thank you all so much for joining me today. And together we're going to blow out this candle, and we are going to seal in the beautiful energy and intentions that we have set here in this call today. I hope you all enjoyed our first call of the deep dive, and I will see you all next week for call 2, diving into our life alignment now that we are all cleared, aligned, and free to engage in that. Thank you all so much. Namaste.